video is my first official update of my 365-day glow up transformation. So I'm going to be probably peeking at my notes here just because I've been keeping track of certain things that I want to include in my update throughout the week. Today is officially day 9, so I'm going to be updating you on my day 1 to my day 7, which started on Monday, July 15th, 2 days after my 33rd birthday. This 365-day glow up transformation is going to lead me right to my 34th birthday. My main mission or my main goal for this glow up series is really just to document the amount of change and transformation that I can successfully go through or put myself through within 365 days or 1 year. I have just been getting more and more okay with perhaps not being okay. Maybe not necessarily not being okay, but not being my best. I had just been constantly feeling tired, constantly having no energy, never really wanting to do anything more than getting up, going to work, doing my side hustle, not really growing or scaling anything. And I've just been very comfortable with being stagnant and just being where I'm at. So this challenge is really just to push me. If it's something that you want to do alongside me, please let me know in the comments. I would love to start to recognize some names and just see who's been here since the very beginning in a year from now, when we're all living our best lives and we are all doing the dang thing to just better ourselves. So I'm really looking forward to actually connecting and growing a community throughout this transformation challenge. So in my first video, which I'm gonna link above right here if you haven't checked it out yet, I shared with you my main 3 goals for this first quarter. So I am the type of person that really has to break up a long-term goal into really small bite-sized pieces, or else there's no way that I'm going to keep myself motivated. I read the 12-week year recently, and I really love the way that they break the whole year down into 12-week periods or into quarters. So that is how I am going to structure my next year. So my first 12-week period is from the very beginning to, I believe, the first week or the second week of October. And that's going to bring me from, that kind of seasonal change as well here in Windsor. That's kind of our summer months, as crazy as that sounds. It's still pretty warm in October. So then my next quarter is going to be from October to January, which is going to take me right into the new year. So I felt like that was a really, really good place to start and a good place to, or a good way to structure how I'm going to break up my goal. So my very first goal was to walk 5 days a week for 1 hour. I am very happy I was successful in that last week. Some of the really big wins that came from those 1 hour walks, I did take the dog for every single one of those 1 hour walks. She's already becoming so much better of a walker, which I didn't think that we would be able to fix her walking behavior. And it has been absolutely incredible already. So that's been a huge, huge win. I think 2 of my walks last week, Ethan and the kids actually joined me for my 1 hour walk. Granted, it was a little bit slower pace, but getting myself out for fresh air, getting the kids, getting Ethan out for fresh air while we're just, hanging out, talking, noticing things in our community that we hadn't noticed before. They had actually gone for a walk with Ethan a few weeks ago, and they noticed a rock snake in someone's front yard, and there was a sign and it said, I'll post the picture here, but it was Ramona the Riverside rock snake or something like that. And you could paint rocks and add them to Ramona's tail to see how long that Ramona could get. So one of our walks, we had actually painted rocks before we went. We brought the rocks, which, I mean, to get to that house is probably about a 20-minute walk away from our house. So we walked all the way there, we placed the rocks, we did a little bit of a loop, and then we walked back home, and that walk took us about an hour. So little fun, free activities like that, just to get people moving and getting everyone outside, is a huge win. So that's been really nice. Now, unfortunately, I did have a second fitness goal, which was to do 3 15-minute strength training workouts throughout the week. I only got 2 of those 15-minute strength training workouts done. My third one ended up being a mobility session. I don't know what I had done to my back. I had spent a bit of time doing yard work and pulling weeds and stuff, and I don't know if I pulled something or if I just overdid it. So my third strength training session ended up being a mobility session. Not the worst thing that could happen. I still did a good 10-15 minute mobility session, and now my back feels so much better. So I knew going into this that the first couple of weeks were probably also going to be pretty hard on my body. Walking for an hour 5 days a week, it sounds so little, but when I haven't been doing that for a really long time, it's going to take my body some time to adjust. So on top of the walks, on top of yard work, on top of just, my side hustle is a cleaning business, so I'm very active and I'm very physical. I had a feeling that it was going to kind of take its toll and I would have to take it a little bit slowly, which I did. Listen to my body, and we are all good and good to go now. My last goal, which is a business goal, I've really been able to do, I think I did 3 or 4 guided brainstorming sessions last week, which was really helpful. My main goal for the first couple weeks is just getting really clear on what it is that I want to offer, what it is that I want to put out into the world. I have a pretty broad, generic, or I guess general idea of what it is I want to do and what I want to help people with. But until I get really clear on that offer or that message, I don't want to share too much, because I don't want outside opinions or, influences right now to impact the way that I'm thinking or feeling about certain things. But I have really been working probably about 30 to 60 minutes a day on trying to just figure out what exactly that I want to do, whether it's listening to podcasts, whether it's scrolling other similar businesses or other similar people that I want to kind of follow along in their steps. It's all been really helpful. That's it with the update. I really hope that you are enjoying following along. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. One of my main goals for the next 365 days is to grow this channel as big as possible. I know that that's how I get to connect with the people that I want to connect with, and I know that that's how I can really serve people who are looking for guidance or assistance in helping to change their own lives. So if you can do that for me, that would be much appreciated. If you watch the video all the way to the end, please drop an emoji or just a word down below. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you're here. It would mean the absolute world to me. Until next time, bye.